Hello, a bit of a different video today. We are in the F3500A and we're at Red Bull. It's a Sophie AI race and I'm practicing. This is my third go with my load cell pedals with the modified rubbers, so we're just giving that a test and a bit of a test on this track. I will come back to a few points on this later, but anyway, I want to talk about the updates we're getting for GT7. One of them is completely free, a couple of tracks and some cars, and the other one is a paid content. So, as for the paid content, I'm not against it because in some ways it might discourage children and people that, I do get fed up with being round off. My issue is, what are we actually getting in this paid content? There was talk of 60 races. Well, what's that? Is it single black? If it is, that's no use to me. It's PS5 only, so that's going to start depending on. That's why I'm not convinced there's going to be much on there for the online. I do a lot of online lobbies and have a race club. It'd be brilliant if there's features in there we can use. But if it's a split between PS4 and PS5, it means anyone on PS4 can't do that. So we need to know more information, and also we still don't know how much it's going to be. If it's £9.99, then probably a lot of people might buy it. If it's 40 quid, nobody's going to buy it. So, watch this space. There's something about 24-hour races which could be cool, but we don't know again what it's about. Also, multi-class has been talked about. Gran Turismo doesn't do multi-class. It's terrible at the moment. In my lobbies, because we have to pick a category. The only way we can do it is if we have a free-for-all. The problem with that is it means people can tune. So if you had multi-class, you'll get people in a group 3 tuning it to a group 1. That's not what multi-class is about. So if there is some sort of ability to do multi-class in this new thing, then things like that are going to be really positive and good. However, we don't know if that is the case. I'm not against paid content if it's good. I've always said, if it's good content, then I don't mind paying for it, and I don't think other people will. What you don't want to do is pay for stuff that isn't no good. So I guess we're going to have to watch this space with this and go from there. And that's all I can really say about it at the moment until we know any more. So let's roll on December. Let's have a look at it and see what we actually get and how much it is. Right, anyway, that all being said, let's get back to this race. So, yes, Sophie AI. So as you can see, we have got a penalty there, which we got for tagging someone. If only the dailies were like this, or lobbies. It's very hard to get a penalty now on those unless you literally ram somebody off. Whereas in this Sophie AI race, I sort of tagged the rear quarter of a car or whatever it was, and got a massive penalty. Anyway, the idea of this race is so we can test the. We're testing tyres. What you can do with these Sophie races is you can load in and load your settings. So we're running the proper settings for a race. As you see, I don't know what lap we're on because unfortunately we haven't got that info up. But we're about to take first place. But this has taken quite a while, I have to say. It hasn't been easy, and yes, we've slipped down again. We're now gone down to third. I love the emojis there, I think they're really funny. You get them on Sophie AI. So we're currently running third. Let's hope this happens when we do it in our championship. I bet it won't. Anyway, I have put this on the hardest level. So I just did 10 laps, I think it was. So they are fighting quite hard. To where we managed to get in between first and third. Then we're right on his bumper, as it were. So we're going to go for a move now. We're into first place. He's tucked in behind with an angry face. Right, here we go. So what I want to know now is, what do we think of this? So we're coming up to turn 2, and and what camera are we going to see? And he spins me round, and absolute chaos is cool. So I'm going to take that back, and let's slow this down and have a look to see what we think here. I mean, this is a classic pants dive bomb, surely. So here we go. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. We do come over slightly, but we're hitting the apex, so interesting. Not too sure. The other thing that surprised me is, bear in mind we was first. With that little spin, we are now down to 11th place. So with one spin, we went down to 11th place. So these cars are very close together. Yes, I know we're all in the same car, so you do tend to run close together. I do realise that. But having said that, yeah, very interesting racing. I'll tell you what, it made it fun. It made it sort of stand out compared to what it normally does. So yeah, very good. Good go there. So where are we now? We're now currently 7th. So we're fighting. I think we've got 2 laps to go, maybe even 1 lap to go. I can't remember. So we're really up against it. Obviously, we'll have to see. This might be something we do more often. We do these before we do our Monday night. If I do this to practice, is it a good way to practice the traffic? Possibly. It'd definitely be good for tyre and stuff like that. So we just go wide there, and again lose some places. Obviously, we're still testing our brakes, so we have got a good excuse. We're wheel to wheel there. Currently running in 5th. We've got a 1.8 second penalty, which isn't great. There isn't penalty zones on the Sophie AI, should I say. So what happens is as you brake, you lose some of that penalty. So I think we are at the final lap, So if we don't lose that 1.6 penalty, we're going to lose places when we cross the line, because it will round it up to 2 seconds. So we're currently in 5th. We're fighting for 4th. We got it down to 1.5. We slowed down on the line. Where did we actually finish? It looked like 7th. Couldn't quite see, but I think it was 7th. So there you go. Yeah, it was 7th. So there you go. Not great at all, but there you have it. Anyway, thanks for watching as always. Hit the like if you liked it, and we'll see you soon.